Hey everyone, I hope that you're doing okay. Look on the screen, we have Aubrey O of the group formerly known as Danity Canes. And this video is from it's about the Sean Combs, the Netflix shockumentary, Sean Combs The Reckoning. I want to play an excerpt with regard to Aubrey O. And it's my opinion, this is so why when women get in trouble, when women see other women maybe being taken advantage of, disrespected, this is why some women still get involved. They got that sisterhood. I think it's great. But I want to play this excerpt, and I want you to listen what her response is. So basically, a lady was in town with one of these parties. I guess she'd known one of the guys, a producer, and so she was at this house location when they're having this party. Okay, she was trying to go to the ladies' room, didn't know where it was. It's probably in some mansion. So she's just basically going down a certain direction and opening doors, trying to find a bathroom. And doing so, she found another room, and obviously some it was occurring with regard to Diddy being named as one of the perpetrators. Have to say allegedly, as well as some a bodyguard that was described. The lady told what happened. I'll go ahead and just play the excerpt. You can listen to it. And so years later, for whatever reason, the lady signed an affidavit, a sworn affidavit. I swear on the penalty of perjury. And she stated what she saw happen. Okay, her recollection. Gave it to her attorney. The attorney then goes ahead and contacts Aubrey O, the one on the screen, and she was with the group Danity Kane. And I think around this time she mentioned maybe she's like around 20 years old. Okay, so listen to what the affidavit says, and then I want you to listen to what Aubrey O says. And you wonder why some women, when they see things happening, hear things, some women just stand down. They don't want to get involved in all this. Oh, I'm a girl's girl. They just stand down. Because I don't know, some women have this thing, well, they'll just flip it around on another woman, not the man. So let's check this out. This is going to be her speaking. Aubrey O from the documentary.
As all of the civil lawsuits started to come down, I had a lawyer reach out to me in regards to an affidavit that they had received from a person that was allegedly a victim and that wanted me to be aware of something that she had seen. I was told it was an assault.
So this person here is also a victim, okay?
The affidavit says, on a very cold night at the end of 2005, I am not sure of the exact date because it was over 20 years, I walked in on Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and another individual, a tall, heavy-set, light-skinned male. I believe he may have been a bodyguard, sexually assaulting Aubrey O. Around this time, I had just finalized my divorce paperwork, and a close friend decided to drive from Allentown, Pennsylvania to New York City to celebrate, and had met up with my ex-boyfriend and bad boy executive, Conrad. Everybody wants to get a piece of this man right now. So Conrad was one of my bosses at Bad Boy. He was on making the band.
You gotta understand.
That's Conrad speaking.
The goal is to have an incredible album.
We met Conrad at Bad Boy Studios in Manhattan, otherwise known as Daddy's house. While waiting for Conrad to arrive, I went upstairs to use the bathroom. I had forgotten which door the restroom was in, so I went down the hallway and I kept opening doors. I opened a door that was not the restroom because of what I witnessed happening in there. What I saw as soon as I opened the door was Aubrey sprawled out on a leather couch, looking very inebriated. I didn't drink like that at all. At this time, I don't drink at all. It's never been an issue with me. She was naked from the bottom half, and she had something over her top. Puff Daddy was penetrating in her vagina, and there was another stocky, light-skinned man with his penis in her mouth.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't read it. I only heard it when it was read over the phone. I've not read it myself. I don't. I've put this out of my memory. Stocky, light-skinned man with his penis in her mouth. Aubrey looked out of it and was just lying there. I am 100% certain that the woman I saw was Aubrey O. 100% certain this person is.
Well, Danity Kane is more of a pop rock feeling joint.
That's Conrad speaking.
Vocals,
I told Conrad that night what I had seen, and his response was for me to mind my business because I don't know the dynamic of the situation. Well, fuck, I don't know the dynamic of that situation either. Not to my memory. I did what I was told, minded my business, and went about enjoying my night with my friends. Even after I told her I didn't have a recollection of this, I said, could she be making a mistake? I asked in every way I possibly could think of. She was certain. She said, you can come public with this. I'm going to stand by you. I know what I saw.
Wow.
Does this mean I was raped? Is that what this means? I don't even know if I was raped, and I don't want to know.
My name is Aubrey. I'm from Irvine, and I'm 20 years old.
I don't want to find out any more that woman has to say. If she made it up, I would be compelled to take her the fuck down. And you realize the burden that puts on my soul for the past year, which it is. If I expose one person who's got a civil lawsuit, that gives Diddy and his legal team credit to take down everybody else as potential liars.
Now, here's my thing. She doesn't recall this. Okay? Can you recall what lady ever being at the house? And maybe she recalls up to a certain point, but not this event. Well, the woman that signed the affidavit that says she was also, assaulted, that woman already said she looks inebriated. So she does not, she doesn't remember. But I noticed she was quick to say if the woman was lying, she'd be ready to take her to blank down. If the woman was lying, she'd be ready to take her to blank down. And I rewinded this 3 times. And what she never did say, if they did this to me, I would take them down. What would be more damaging? First of all, why would the woman make it up? Look who we're talking about. The man's character has been all over the internet. I mean, I guess everybody's lying that he's the guy with the halo over his head. The videos, the abuse, people working, stealing their money, the assault. So let me guess, men have come forward and said it. But I said, so out of all of that, that's the part I find very interesting. And yes, I find it disturbing. The fact that she would say if the woman was lying, she'd be ready to take her to blank down. The woman is just a regular person, nobody famous. See, excuse me. This is why. When things happen to women, some women just go ahead and mind their own business. Because in some cases, A woman, even though a man may have violated her, some women, the fact that a woman can tell them about it, they'll go ahead and villainize the woman that told them. Then if you don't tell them, somebody should have told me. I mean, seriously. This is why some women don't get involved with other women. They just let them go on. Because when you do try to help them, try to tell them, you might find yourself being looked at as a possible villain. Did she lie? If she did, I would take her to blank down. But what she didn't say, if this was proven to be true, or if I knew it to be true, I'll be prepared to take him the blank down. Man, these men are always protected. I mean, would she be surprised? That part, I said, see, that's why women don't want to help other women. Sometimes they see women going through things and just keep it moving. They'll want to put you upon the, just speaking in general, she might need to, maybe take a lie detector test to prove this happened to me, or to prove that my man was cheating on me. This is why women do not, I get it. When it comes to women and their matters, especially dealing with men, this is why some women do not want to deal with other women. Instead of her trying to get to the bottom of it, thanking you for coming forward with this. What if she lied? If she lied, I better take her to blank down. But you never did say, what if that did happen? I want to take him the blank down. Interesting. I mean, this is sounding like it sounds to me like somebody's wearing some mammy boots. They say it's a man's world. Oh, yes, because men can be given the benefit of the doubt. A woman can make an accusation. Even it'll be other women. Oh, I bet she's lying. She might be lying on him. I wonder if she's lying. Well, we don't know. So she didn't say she gave him the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, I look at things besides what people do say. I also look at what they don't say. So I want to know, what do you all think about that? I was like, So if she's lying, you ready to take her to blank down. And my apologies for the language. If she's lying, okay, yeah. But what about if the man did that? Where's the takedown on him? That wasn't verbalized. It wasn't verbalized. Why is that? That's my question. You would think you want to say, hey, if this happened, you want to go after those two men, Diddy and the bodyguard. But could she be lying? The affidavit, if you saw the video, what most affidavits say, under penalty of perjury, that's the whole idea. It's a sworn statement. That's why in these circumstances, some women don't support women. Some women do not support women in some of these circumstances. Because you might turn around, and if the shoe's on the other foot, that woman may not support you. I was like, wow, what did you say? And I watched to the end to see if it was going to be something else. And this here, if you want to check it out, it is on episode 4, Blink Again. Netflix, Sean Combs' Reckoning. Go check it out if you would like. Interesting. But it says a whole lot. So let me know what you all think about this. I said, wow, that's interesting. Again, another reminder why what? Some women don't want to help other women because, hey, this might be what you get. You might find yourself, child, having to sit up here and defend what you saw. And then if you don't, where's the sister? She should have said something. You can't win. Talk about it's a man's world, yes. And a lot of women, when I hear statements like this, it makes me think you support that. So you wonder why some women don't want to jump on a bandwagon and we're going to be behind you, girl. The one that told you, I wonder if she's lying. And if so, you ready to take her to blank down. But where is it if she's telling the truth? I'm ready to take the man the blank down. That's what I didn't hear. Speaks volumes to me. Oh, that tells me a whole lot about an individual. It speaks volumes. Anyway, that's my opinion. We all, as I said, we all have one. Um, Let me know what you all think about this. So the woman's lawyer reached out, the attorney reached out to her and told her about it. Sounds like she was playing offense. I mean, defense. It's like, could she be lying? Did you think he would never do that to you? They've been saying the same thing about these men. Get some guy drunk and then you look up. I don't have a problem with that. What the heck? Waking up drunk and then you next to me in bed? Huh? Who are you? What you doing here? Men have said that. They've showed it. I've seen on YouTube. It's like, why all these men all in one bedroom? What's up? Why are you sitting close to a man on the bed? Let me guess. He probably wouldn't do that. Like the diddler really be diddling. In my opinion, it's all this man likes men and women, which is his choice. But this is a good reminder. You wonder why some women don't want to go ahead and support other women and hop on that bandwagon? No, because it's a reason for everything. Instead of putting the perpetrator who may have allegedly have done this, the one that's telling him, she could be lying. Oh, okay. That's why some women, they're very reluctant, if at all, when it comes to supporting other women, because you never know how the woman you're trying to help, she might flip the script. Like someone put in the comment section about that with my homegirl, with her husband. I didn't say anything. You're right. Some people might turn around and make you the bad person for telling them. So yeah, that right there, that's her marriage. It was hella bad during that time. Oh, it was very bad. She chose to stay. So what am I going to do? I saw him there. Mind my business. People get mad at the messenger. And when I saw this part of that documentary, Sean Combs' Reckoning, that's what came to mind. Let me know what you all think. We can, of course, agree to disagree. Somebody may have a different take on it. Feel free to share your review in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.